All right, so in today's video, we're going to talk about the most effective split to gain muscle mass. Now that's actually kind of a tricky statement because there's not just one way. There's a bunch of ways you can train to get bigger. So I'm going to walk you through the workout splits that I've found very effective on myself and that I found very effective on my clients. Now, if the workout split that you're currently using or your coach has you using right now isn't on this list, that doesn't mean it's automatically bad. This is just a list of my personal favorites. The first one I want to talk about is probably the most common one. It's the one that everyone seems to start with, and that's what most people call the bro split. This is your very standard issue bodybuilding split. You're working your back on one day, you're working your chest on the next, you're working your legs on the next, you're working your shoulders on the next, and you're working your arms on the last day. Then you take 2 days off on the weekend and you rinse and repeat the next week. Now this is actually a really effective split to hit every single muscle group really hard and actually tear the muscle fibers down really well. This is where you're gonna get the most hypertrophy. That's why most bodybuilders use this split or something similar to it. The problem that I have with this split, and again, no offense if you're using this split, but the problem that I have is I find it incredibly boring for a couple different reasons. Number one is the time commitment. That's 5 days that you have to be in the gym. And number two, you're only working one muscle group per session. It's not a very dynamic workout. But again, if you're just starting out and you're really trying to build a baseline and just gain some mass, this is actually a really effective split. I do recommend it to most people that come to me for coaching if they're just in that beginner phase. Sticking in that kind of bodybuilder split territory, let's talk about the Arnold Split. The Arnold Split is absolutely grueling. It's some of the hardest training days I've ever experienced in my life. Now it's a 6-day split. On Monday, you're hitting chest and back. On Tuesday, you're hitting shoulders and arms. On Wednesday, you're hitting legs and abs. On Thursday, you're hitting back and chest again. On Friday, you're hitting shoulders and arms again. And on Saturday, you're hitting legs and abs again. This gives you only one rest day and then you repeat the cycle. You're hitting each muscle group twice a week. Now, some people may bump on this opinion, but I'm gonna stand by it. I think the Arnold Split is absolute overtraining. Unless, of course, you're Arnold Schwarzenegger or someone like him and you're using gear. If you're natural and you're trying to maintain this level of intensity in your workouts throughout the week, I really think you're gonna overtrain and you're not gonna see much progress. There's a really great quote from Jeff Cavaliere. He's one of my favorite influencers and fitness coaches of all time. And he says, you can train hard and you can train long, but you can't train hard for long. Let that sit in there for a second. Now you're probably wondering, if the Arnold Split is so bad and it's overtraining, why did I put it on my list of my favorite splits? There's actually a very simple fix to the Arnold Split that actually makes it very effective. All you do is cut it in half, so you're only hitting the muscle groups once a week. So instead of going Monday through Saturday, you're going to hit back and chest on Monday, you're gonna hit legs and abs on Wednesday, and you're gonna hit shoulders and arms on Friday. Not only does this reduce the possibility of overtraining, but it actually triples your rest days. So on your rest days, on your Tuesday, your Thursday, your Saturday, your Sunday, you can go for a run, you can do yoga, you can do other strength training. Cutting your days in the gym down actually gives you the opportunity to focus on other areas of fitness. Because believe it or not, there are other ways to be in shape besides just lifting weights. Which brings me to one of my favorite splits of all time, the push-pull leg split. This is probably the most simplified version of a workout split you could imagine. On Monday, you're hitting all of your pushing motions. So this is your shoulders, your chest, and your triceps. On Wednesday, you're hitting all of your pulling motions. So these are your deadlifts, your pull-ups, your rows, your biceps. And then on Friday, you're hitting your legs. This is a really effective split because it puts all of the similar muscle groups together. It's a very functional way to train. And again, you reduce the possibility of overtraining because you have so many rest days built into the split. Now, the last split I want to talk about is a variation of the push-pull leg split, and it's the one I'm currently doing, but I've actually added a 4th day at the end of the week. So on Monday, I'm training legs. On Tuesday, I'm training push. On Wednesday, I'm training pull. I'm resting on Thursday, and then Friday, I'm hitting a full body day. I really enjoy full body workouts. And I've played around with doing full body Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I don't actually know how much I grew during that time period. I definitely got stronger, but these are workout splits dedicated to gaining muscle mass. So with this modified 4-day split on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, push, pull, leg, I'm hitting all of the necessary movements and exercises to maintain muscle mass or to grow muscle mass. And then on full body Friday, I really get to challenge myself. This is something more akin to like a CrossFit class where you're working on strength, you're working on endurance, you're working on your cardio. So that's it. Those are my favorite workout splits. Now, I think if you're doing any of these and you're doing them well, you're doing them properly, you will see gains in muscle mass. And if there's some that I've talked about that you've never tried, I would encourage you to try them. It's always good to change up your split. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I hate saying that. It feels yucky, but it does help the YouTube channel. And I'm going to be bringing you videos at least once a week. So for now, I'll see you in the next one.